Welcome back and joining us for a conversation as we continue to discuss seniors issues in the city of St. John's. We have with us Sharron Callahan. Sharron is the chair of the Seniors Advisory Committee at City of St. John's. Welcome, Sharron.
Thank you.
Robyn Dobbin. Robyn is Adult and Seniors Coordinator with City of St. John's. And we have Susan Walsh, who's the Seniors Advocate with the Province of Newfoundland and Labrador. So welcome, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
So Robyn, tell us a little bit about the current programs and offerings for seniors in the city. I know I visit some of the events when they're happening and the seniors love them. So tell us about the programs that that the city offers to seniors.
So in our recreation area, we have the adult and seniors team. We're happy to offer events like you spoke of. We do larger events like Party in the Park, Seniors Day. We offer adult programs as well, such as music. We do bridge. We just introduced a chess program. We're always looking for new ideas and things to come forward to kind of do. So, we do a lot of community outreach that helps with cutting down barriers. Social times have been in high demand, but if you're bringing a large group together with music, food, anything like that, you're going to get that's what we look for and that's what we focus on in the seniors area for sure.
Fantastic. So Susan, can you tell us a bit about the needs that you see for seniors in the community across the province?
Yes, so our office actually did extensive research on what are the needs of seniors throughout Newfoundland and Labrador, and it very clearly came out that they're equally concerned about the cost of living and about primary health care, so access to primary health care. And that was over 1,000 seniors responding on surveys and hundreds who we met with. And they turned out to be the two major issues, and that's very much the same in St. John's. We dug a little deeper into the data, and they were also common for St. John's, but as well, housing. Housing, because there's so many renters in St. John's, they're very concerned about the quality of the housing, the rental housing specifically, and whether or not it's safe and mold issues. There's so many issues around housing for seniors in the city and throughout the province, certainly.
So Sharron, the Seniors Advisory Committee, what role does that play in offering services to seniors in our community?
The advisory committee provides advice to the city council, and the committee is made up of representatives from the community itself and also from organizations that represent seniors. And collectively, we bring together the issues that are being heard or that are personally experienced by people. And we have a counselor who sits with the Seniors Advisory Committee. After every meeting, there are briefing notes that are prepared and go forward to council. And our counselor also brings forward issues. And we try to ensure that what we're hearing from the people as a go-between committee almost, between the citizens and the staff programs and the council, that we are able to provide advice and guidance on what people are interested in, what some of their needs are, and how they can be remediated.
Robyn, you have a wide offering of services. How do you make sure that they're accessible to the seniors and that they address the needs or the requirements of a very diverse group in our city?
Well, as you know, we do have our Healthy City and Inclusion team, which we rely heavily on. Our staff are also very well trained in areas of inclusion and accessibility. So when we are planning, that is at the forefront. And we make sure, even when we're speaking with participants, if they're calling us, we're meeting one-on-one with them, we ask what their needs are. You know, with our larger events, we make sure that, you know, is there dietary restrictions? Is there an issue that you have that would stop you from participating? With our city tours, we make sure that everything's accessible from, you know, getting in there, that kind of thing. So yeah, so we really look at that, and we do use our inclusion team to really help guide us, and they're very knowledgeable as well.
So Susan, across the province, do you collaborate as well with the community groups that are offering services to seniors in their own communities and with the City of St. John's?
Absolutely. So my office is a statutory office of the House of Assembly. I'm independent of government. So I work with community organizations throughout the province. You know, Sharron and I certainly, and Robyn, we are in connect. But also when I go into 33 communities last year, I meet with municipalities or local service districts or town councils, whoever's there, and to talk about the needs of seniors and what they're seeing and how we can address those needs. And actually, next week I'm in Gander meeting with a seniors organization similar to the one Sharron chairs. So it happens on a regular basis.
So Sharron, the Seniors Advisory Committee, what are some of the things that the Seniors Advisory Committee has dealt with in the past couple of years?
Well, one of the things that we're very proud of, and Robyn is probably going to give a little bit more information about that, is the work that the Seniors Advisory Committee, along with the staff on the Seniors Advisory Committee, put together a full package, and a submission was made to the World Health Organization. We are so proud of this because our city, the only municipality in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador that has an actual World Health Organization designation as an age-friendly city. One of our milestones. But then on the other hand, that seems like a big issue. But on the other hand, there have been recommendations that the advisory committee have brought forward, and something such as simple as adding a rail to the Bannerman Park loop for people to get down to the actual ice rink part of it was something that came forward as a recommendation. And staff were more than happy and willing to do that.
And it is the little things that really do count here in terms of accessibility and getting people to be able to enjoy. Robyn, so you're involved in programming for seniors. Have you noticed any trends recently in things that seniors are asking for more or that they want?
Well, and I did touch on the events and bring people together. They feel like a group and a community. You know, we definitely are seeing that is a want and a need and a demand, having events, music, that sort of thing. But also, you know, we have our line dancing. I mean, we you know, these programs are very well attended, and it gives people that physical, you know, outlet, but then they're also meeting people, and then, you know, I see some of them going for walks after their line dancing and stuff like that. So our music programs, you know, we're always kind of looking for trends and seeing what else we can bring and what's going on in the community. Like I mentioned about the chess program. We did see that was going on, and that was actually brought by a council member, and we made that connect and we made that happen. So, you know, it's talking, getting word of mouth, communicating with people and seeing what they want and trying to make that come about.
Susan, in your role as a statutory officer for seniors in the province, what policy changes would you like to see being made that could improve seniors' lives in the province?
So we make recommendations. My office, through legislation, I have the authority to make recommendations publicly through reports, and we do that on a regular basis. So we've made recommendations, for example, the recommendation that the driver's medical be free for seniors, and that was accepted by government, and now we see it's free. But we also made recommendations around cost of living, that the seniors' benefits should be indexed, that home support should be free for seniors in low income. So we have a number of recommendations that we've made. Some have been successful, and others we track, and we put out a report every year around, well, what's the status? Has government responded to these recommendations or not? We also write municipalities and others to say, these are issues for seniors. I've written you on a matter. And so to say, these are issues for seniors, and it's important, and we'd like to see a change. And so, you know, they're really, for us, that's all in our reports, and if anyone would like to have access to that, we're online, the Seniors Advocate Office NL, or they can call our office at 1-833-729 6603, and we'd be happy to send the reports.
So Sharron, you kind of fill the same role, right, for the city. How do you interact and how do you engage with seniors in the community from your committee's perspective?
The City of St. John's has a very excellent outreach program. And the Seniors Advisory Committee has conducted engagement sessions, held meetings with the public, sought their advice on things such as the age friendliness. What does it mean to you to be age friendly? There's always opportunities to talk to staff or to members of the Seniors Advisory Committee at events such as Seniors Day. And there are the offices of the Seniors Advocate and other folks that interact, or organizations interact with seniors. I think I have them on my speed dial on my phone for sure. There's constant communication back and forth.
Yeah. Susan, I just wanted to ask, like, as you have a provincial perspective here, how is it that you see that we could better collaborate amongst communities and amongst organizations to help seniors?
I think there's a number of organizations that have, interactions with seniors and are trying to do it individually when they could be collaborating.
Right.
And so I think municipalities, Newfoundland, Labrador have done, we've had connections with that group and our office. I think they're interested in those kind of dialogues. So all the municipalities could be learning from each other and implementing changes. There's a number of groups out there that community organizations. I recently have been talking around, and Sharron, actually you and I both participated in this, around a group that can represent community organizations in the province. It's happening throughout the country, so that there's opportunity for all the community groups that service seniors to be collaborating and working together. So we're not recreating the wheel, and our office would be more than pleased to be a support to that, in terms of advice and direction and what, help with the research pieces.
You're right, collaboration is the most important thing we can do as community leaders to ensure that people are getting the services that they need. So, if you could leave one message for the seniors that we're watching, what would it be?
I would encourage the seniors of the City of St. John's and anywhere within this province that at any time, if they have an opportunity to raise issues or they're concerned about something, to reach out. We oftentimes, as older persons, rely on somebody else to speak for us, but our voices are powerful, and we're a very strong cohort of the population of the province and the city. So we need those folks to let us know what's really bothering them and how they see their issues being addressed, so that we who do that on their behalf can bring those matters forward and hope for remedy.
Robyn?
Don't ever feel alone. Don't ever feel like, when you're home that you can't get out and participate. Myself, the adult seniors team are very knowledgeable on things that are going on in the city and province, and you know what? We welcome people calling us, emailing. We'll sit down one-on-one with you, go through all the things that the City Recreation Division have, and we'll tailor, if we have to go to the inclusion team, we will do that, just to make sure that we can get you and look at our resources to get you participating. We've had so many people come through our program and they've told us we've changed their lives. They didn't know that at this age they could participate and they could be active. And that's such a big part of a healthy living and well-being, and we're more than happy to help guide them in that direction. So,
Well, I've seen your team in action. I can tell you the seniors love
They're
what you do
amazing.
for them.
They're amazing.
And they have a gift for what they do, I can tell you that. Susan?
So we hear from many seniors, hundreds and hundreds a year. I meet with them regularly. I feel that they know they can reach out, and I certainly encourage that. I would, somewhat similar to Sharron, I always, when I meet with seniors, I say two things. The first one is that I'm responsible to you, so feel free to reach me at any time if you're feeling that the Seniors Advocate Office is not representing your concerns or needs. The second one is you're the voters. You are the voters, you hold a lot of power. And I've heard from a lot of seniors, we feel we don't have a voice. We're so glad there's an Office of the Seniors Advocate so you can be our voice, and I'm happy to do so. But seniors have a voice, they are the voters, and please practice that and ensure that you feel that you are being heard. And that's the third one. Feel empowered, because they are being heard. They do have a strength, and I feel like we're at a time right now where we have the greatest number of seniors in the country per capita, the most, fastest growing and oldest group of seniors in the country per capita, that I think everyone has to listen. People have to start to respond to seniors, and I think we're seeing some positive change.
Well, thank you all for joining
you.
us, and thank you for the work that you do. You all make a big difference in a lot of people's lives, and I'm sure that the seniors really appreciate what you do. Thank you for joining us.